Hello and welcome to our channel, The Paranormal. My name is Anna and I'm here from the USA. On this channel, we bring you true horror stories from all around the world. These are real tales based on reality. If you've experienced something terrifying yourself, please feel free to email us your story. Just a heads up, if you're easily scared, you might want to skip this video now. Today's chilling tale is about a witch, and it reaches us all the way from India. Let's dive into the story. This is not my own story, but my father's, and I'll write it from his point of view. Here it goes. It was the month of March, with beautiful weather during the day and a mesmerizing night sky. I was 18 years old, a huge movie buff. In my village, there was no theater to watch movies, so I had to travel 12 kilometers to catch a show. We usually went to the theater in groups, but one day none of my friends wanted to go for the movie for one reason or another, so I headed out alone for a night show. I finished the movie and hitched a ride back on a truck that dropped me at the bus stop. It was around 11 o'clock at night, but as it was a long time ago, and in a village, there wasn't a living soul visible in my vicinity. I started walking towards my village from the main road. After covering a little distance, I saw a woman dressed in a white and red sari. She was covering her face with the sari just like the newlyweds in our society, a new bride. At first, I wondered what a newlywed bride was doing out at this late hour, all alone. She was standing under some bamboo trees, with no houses nearby. I tried to approach her, intending to ask what she was doing outside so late, but instead, I found myself following her as she started walking towards the lake behind those trees. It felt as if I was mesmerized by her. No matter how fast I tried to walk, I could never get closer. She was always ahead of me. After a few moments, I regained my consciousness and realized that I was in the middle of that tiny jungle. All the scary stories that my elders used to tell me came rushing to my mind, and I felt numb and stood there, frozen. I remembered how in our culture we refer to an evil spirit that comes in the attire of a newly wedded bride who has no legs. I directly looked at her legs and realized they weren't visible. I wanted to run, but the thought of her being behind me made me nauseous. Just when I was going through all of this in my mind, she stopped and turned. That moment, that exact moment, I told myself, you need to run, or else you're going to die here. And I ran. I ran like there was no tomorrow. I somehow reached home and screamed for my mother. All my brothers and mother came out and asked me what had happened. I explained everything to them. My mother did some rituals with me before letting me enter the home. I suffered from a high fever for 3 days straight. After I was healthy again, I asked my mother if there was any new bride in our village or nearby. She said there wasn't. I still went to watch movies, but during the day, and never alone at night. So, this was my father's experience, which, to be honest, I find really fascinating because the depiction of the entity actually makes me remember the stories I grew up listening to.